When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
His name is Martell Lacey. Martell and I met at Bill and Derek's, right?
Yeah,
Martell?
we did.
Yes, and it was just an instant connection.
It was.
I thought it was.
It was.
Hey, I want to first of all say, Bill and Derek's food is amazing.
I haven't tried it yet.
You have not tried their food?
No, I haven't had a drink either.
Oh my goodness.
No.
You're going to have to try the red fish.
Red fish, okay.
Yes,
All right, I'll try
it is amazing. But in addition to that, when you were just hanging out midnight and you were up there just bring it down the house.
I was having fun.
Yes, and the audience, we were all having fun too, so I'm ready to jump right into your artist part of it.
Okay.
We'll definitely come back to that. But I want to thank you for being on the show.
Of course.
And I want to thank ClarkeTV and thank the audience for joining us.
Come on, ClarkeTV.
That's it, ClarkeTV. And also now to the studio for embracing us and being such a host here for us.
Thank you, Neptune.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, tell me something.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like people to know about Martell Lacey?
Martell is a great person. I think so. I have my faults. I'm not perfect. I guess I would say that I'm flawed, just like you. And I'm trying to get better.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm always working on me.
That's genuine.
Yeah, I try to be.
Yes.
I think that's naturally who I am. So I don't really have to work too hard at it. I have to work hard on not taking too many people's opinions of me personally. That's tough.
Well, you know what they say, who said that they're sensitive about their work? I think all artists are.
Yeah,
Have that.
I am sensitive.
Have that sweet spot to them.
I think I'm a sweetheart, but sometimes people take your kindness for weakness, and I'm not weak.
Yes, I don't see that at all, but I think that your genuineness is what definitely draws to you because
Yeah.
I mean I could just see it, like I said, in the room. You could
Right.
just see everyone gravitating to you, and not
Really?
only I felt it, I've seen it,
Okay.
but not only
I'm grateful
just
for that.
not only just for the music, but I think they just are fond of you.
I'm grateful for
Yes,
that.
I see the love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but I'm giving it out, so that's, I mean, I guess that's naturally, if people feel comfortable enough to give that to me, it's safe for me, I'm not gonna harm you.
Yeah, you can see that.
I respect boundaries. I do.
Yeah. And you can see that on the stage you're giving out. So I think being on the stage, when people know that you're giving out so much of yourself, they want to give it back to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see that at all?
I do. I feel it. I try not to look at everybody too much, because I can get kind of sidetracked with, I used to be a choir director.
You did.
Yeah, I used to be a choir director, and sometimes I didn't think that the choir was gravitating to the song like I felt like they should. And a couple of people had pulled me out to the side, even my mom, because she used to be in a choir too. She was like, "It's not the way that they enjoying it. Like, honestly, like, we're mesmerized. Like, we can't, act how you think we should act." So and they made me feel terrible. Cause I'm up here singing like who? I mean, not to have an ego about it, but I'm like, God has blessed me with a song. Like, y'all better recognize it. And it was, and they were showing me love though. It's just, and I actually apologized to them.
Yes.
Because I'm not perfect. If I did something wrong or had a flaw in whatever it is that my mind was thinking, I have no problem apologizing.
Yeah, that's real mature.
Yeah, it ain't always easy, so I ain't telling you that it's easy.
No, I agree. I'm the same way. I like to keep it genuine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's your happy place?
I actually meditate. I still pray. I still pray for sure. But meditation has been great for me. And I actually love working out. I love working out. I'll be posting some of this stuff on my Instagram,
Do you?
Martell Lacey.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been posting some workouts. Because I used to be a fat kid.
Oh.
I did. I lost a lot of weight.
Oh, so why?
Well,
How did you get there with being so tall?
I just changed my eating habits.
Okay.
I changed my eating habits. I think I ate so much meat to where I would just require it all the time. I was like, man, I ain't gotta have meat with everything. I'm good. And some people think, it's vegetarian or they trying to be bougie or something. I'm like, no, I ain't trying to be bougie. I'm just listening to my body.
And health.
And some of y'all need to listen to your body too. When your body has had enough, stop giving it more. You're killing yourself and you don't even realize you're killing yourself.
Exactly.
Just out of habit. Break the habit. If the habit is hurting you, you need to let it go. Yeah, and I'm speaking to myself too, because I'm not perfect.
Yes. Do you cook?
I do. I made some more Instagram videos.
I see.
I put those on TikTok too. I made some burritos.
Your burritos. I see.
Well, I fried them.
Okay. Fried burritos.
I know everybody's always fascinated with that frying. But
Okay.
it takes forever for them to bake in the oven. And then I don't like the way it bakes in the oven. I like to fry it.
So, let's talk about the frying steps then. So you flour them and
Yeah.
put them in
No. Just put all in the grease.
in a grease.
Just let it fry. I poke a little hole in them after a while, so it can make sure all of the grease is cooking all the way through. But yeah.
So do you do hamburger? Is it like a regular burrito?
It's just some bean burrito. I may do some cheese in there. I cheat and do some dairy. But
try it.
yeah,
Oh,
it's good. Get you some pico de gallo too.
Okay. It's so funny. I wanted to ask you that question because I have been on your Instagram page.
Okay.
And I watched one while you're in the grocery store. You are hilarious in the grocery store.
Yeah, I was having fun. I really was.
Go ahead.
I cook sometimes. I cook when I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I can get pretty lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just fix me a salad, and I don't even require a lot of seasoning. I am easy to cook for. Because most of the time, stuff be too seasoned for me.
Okay.
because I took so much time out from eating the way that I used to eat. I probably was gonna be dead if I kept on eating like that on a lot of medication. Yeah.
So that was a milestone.
It was mentally. I mean, because you know that weight brings on. It comes from personal stuff growing up. So it's not like I just get up. I found comfort in food, but it was still hurting me at the same time. And I was like younger too. I mean, I've always been handsome, but I ain't always been fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine.
You fine? I was gonna ask you. Well, you don't have to ask.
Baby, let me take this shirt off. I'm trying to tell you.
So,
I'm just
until that's how you know, but you feel good on the inside. You know,
I do.
You feel better.
I do.
You lost the weight and it was all the
The trauma.
baggage.
Yeah, the trauma that came along with it.
Yeah, that's good. Transformation.
Yeah.
What type of exercise do you do?
My body requires cardio, and my body requires constant lifting as well. Yeah, if I haven't lifted in a while, I start to get a little soft.
Okay. I do yoga.
Oh, that's hard. Yoga is hard.
That's what I do for meditation. After even preparing for anything that I'm doing, especially events, I have to get a good yoga session in.
Really?
Yes, have you tried it?
Yeah, I tried it. It's hard.
Why do you say it's hard?
Well, I think I was the only guy in the yoga class, and those women just looked like they was just pros. And I just felt like I sucked through the whole yoga session. I thought I was strong, but it still tested. I was still kind of shaking a little bit, like, oh, okay.
The muscles that you haven't used,
Yeah.
the stretching that you haven't done.
Right.
So, Martell, who inspired you?
I would say the world inspires me.
The world.
Yeah, in certain life situations that challenge you to really become a better person. Now, I used to be in the habit of, not purposely, I was just doing what I was taught and creating habits that really wasn't good for me, but I just couldn't find myself, I didn't have the control to stop doing that when I was harming myself. And I didn't realize I was harming myself either. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And I was harming myself and, making my relationships bad with people because I wasn't comfortable with me. That's really what it was I wasn't comfortable with me, but other people seen that light in me that I was comfortable with and they didn't want to see that light shine.
Yeah.
So they got in my head and they made me feel like I was less than who I was. Yeah.
So when did you make that transformation to move from, take control of yourself and move from the toxic?
I want to say when I went to this center, it's called the Bio Vibrational Center. It's a church. It's a church legally, but they really work on your mental health instead of just worshiping. Because he's still a preacher. I don't care what he say. The brother's still a preacher because he still come out the Bible. So it's not like it's like a cult or anything, but they actually work on you. They work on your mental health, and they just not taking money without giving you something that's really going to be instrumental in your life. Something that you can see the situation differently. It doesn't praise ignorance and think that it's okay, and thinking you're going to get something better out of it. So no, you ain't going to get nothing better out of that. If you got hate in your heart, how you, where's the love going to come in? You can't control people.
They challenge you with that?
Well, yes.
I mean, that's what they challenge your...
I became that person. I became that person of trying to control people how I wanted them to be, and that's not fair. Because you don't allow somebody to be who they are.
That's interesting. A lot of people wouldn't admit that.
For what? I don't have to be ashamed of
I
it.
know, but especially when you healing, that's what healing does. It makes you free, and then in turn it helps others, but there's not a lot of people who would admit that their position
They're human.
and their behaviors towards others.
Man, I'm human. I done popped off with people. I I have not been perfect.
What made you want to change?
I just knew I had something special in me, and it's just not worth me losing my freedom over. It's just not worth it. I was raised up around the chaos, but it doesn't mean I had to be it.
Do you have a cause that is dear to your heart?
A cause?
A cause.
Mental health. Yeah. And yeah, mental health and connecting with other artists to try to. I always want to be innovative. I always want to set trends. I don't only just want to follow trends. I want to be a part of the trend. I really do, and it's not an ego thing. It's just want to spread my love to the world too. That's really always. That's what I'm about.
Yeah, it is freedom to be able to express yourself. I can see that.
Yeah, it's
that
fun.
you are an artistic, expressive type person. And again, like you said earlier, we talked earlier about before we came on the set here. Not everyone has courage to be an artist and an out loud audience, or one who's not afraid to, or a person who's not afraid to be themselves.
Yeah.
And create on the go.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary.
I mean,
It's scary.
We talked about, having before being overweight, and were you quiet at the time that you were overweight, or were you still?
I was quiet.
You were quiet?
Yeah, I wanted to disagree. I didn't want nobody to see me.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I was a very quiet child. I wonder my mom, she teases me now, but when I was born, she used to shake the cradle to make sure that I was alive. And I've always just been chilling. Let's just chill,
I mean, I'm chill at the same time, but like I said, like I told you earlier, when certain people can just call it, some people can be jealous of that light that you carry, and they don't want to see that flourish, or they don't agree with it. Now, it don't necessarily make them your enemy. Maybe you can teach them something by staying focused, or if it becomes unhealthy, then you have to separate. Because like I said again, it ain't worth your freedom.
Or peace of mind.
Or peace of mind.
Yeah.
For me, it ain't worth it. It's just not worth it.
When you've been in turmoil, you know what turmoil feels like.
It's not a good feeling.
It's not. It's a choice that you have to make, and just want to stay in that peace.
Yeah.
It's work.
It is work.
It is work.
It takes a practice.
It does. It does. Hey, who inspires your style? You're very stylish. You've always, every time I've seen you, you're stylish. You put it together today.
Well, I have to blame that all on my stylist and my best friend, Brutus.
Who?
Brutus. He helps me dress.
Okay.
Yeah. Brutus Tunein.
Okay. So you have a personal stylist then?
Yeah, I do. I'm grateful for that too.
Even with the hair too, I love it.
Well, sometimes you just try certain things. I just like trying different things. I don't really like being in a box.
Right.
I'm not a box person. Don't put me in a box.
Yes, I'm not either.
Yeah.
Boxes.
I want to be myself.
Yes.
I want to be accepted just like everybody want to be accepted for who they is. I want to be accepted for who I am as well.
We only have one life here on earth.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to enjoy life, man. I don't want to be, in some type of mental prison, like to try to make something look good for you so you can accept me or love me unconditionally. Like, that's your problem with you, not me. Come on, man.
Yeah. And like you said, when others watch you living your freedom and living your truth, it gives them courage to do that. And that's
I hope so.
we look up to you. Not only the music, but someone, I do a lot of modeling and events and so on, and about youth and helping a person find their identity or have courage enough to live out.
Yeah.
I think it takes a lifetime to really figure out who you are.
It does. Well, some people take longer than others. Some people are really babies are really on it right away. We just teach them our limitations, and then they learn our limitations, and then that's what it is. Yeah.
To be able to have the freedom to explore and try new things, especially working with the youth and the young ladies. It's like, be unique.
Yeah.
Be unique for you.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
that's the fun part.
That's the fun part, but we don't know what household they grew up in. Because I used to be a substitute teacher, and I can inspire those kids all day, and as long as they're in my presence. But if they hear something totally opposite when they're not in my presence, you know, I don't know. I can try. I hope
It works.
I really hope so,
I think it does.
because I've come in contact with some beautiful kids,
Yeah.
and and some of my students still keep in touch with me today.
Yeah.
One of them wanted me to be their godfather of their child.
So where did you substitute? Is it
Where-
elementary?
Oh, I did it all. I did all.
Grades?
All of them.
All
I
of
think from pre. The kids kind of wear me out. Yeah, they got a lot of energy. Oh God, yeah. That was testing my patience. I wasn't mean to them, but I was just like, I just sometimes like, God, you need some more help? Thank God I'm not a father yet. I'm sure I'm working on it.
That's good. What about those older kids that you substituted in?
I love those.
Yeah.
I love those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they almost adults. So.
You can relate. And they probably can relate to you too.
Yeah.
Especially at that age.
Yeah.
How would you describe your personality?
I would say loving. Loving, most definitely. Honest. I'll even be honest with you, even if you don't make me look good.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just be honest about what it is. So you don't have a reason to not trust me. If I hurt you, I'm gonna hurt you with the truth. I'm not gonna hurt you with no lie. You ain't gonna be able to not believe nothing I say. Yeah.
You gotta be truthful about it.
I got to.
Yeah.
I mean, because most of the time people will understand if you say what it is that you are not comfortable with. They may understand, they may be able to relate. But if you just assume somebody gonna understand that, then you kind of create conflict when you just could have communicated it.
I'm with you on that. I definitely believe in not leaving things up to assumption. You just
No.
never know. I mean, you don't. It doesn't have to be a rude or malicious type of conversation or motive behind it.
Right.
But you can just assume.
You can't.
And even for yourself, because
People
you're-
think differently.
Yeah, even for yourself.
Yeah, communication is very important. Because I can end up offending you and I'm not even aware, but you have to communicate that with me and don't assume that I'm trying to hurt you.
That takes maturity too. That's another maturity.
It does, that shit. It's hard.
That's
It's
another
hard.
maturity point.
Yeah.
Just not to take control of yourself.
That's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's easier said than done.
Yeah, and it's work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we love growing, don't we?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we love growing.
Yeah.
Hey, you are a music artist.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
When did it start? When did you first know that you had the gift of music?
I would say when I would mimic things that I heard on the radio, or songs that I liked.
How old were you?
I don't think I was even 10. Both of my parents could sing though. My dad could sing. My mom still sings at church. But no, it's I was just mimicking what I love to hear, and I sound pretty good. I was like, oh, I sound good.
You did.
I hear it just like that.
So no one had to come up to Martell and say, hey, Martell, you have a gift.
No, I knew it first.
You knew it first?
I knew it first.
At a young age?
I did.
That is pretty intriguing.
I did. But I had some trials to get comfortable enough to do it because it had been a while since I had sung a song. First of all, my mom used to be a lead singer of this church choir that I grew up in, and I was intimidated not to be able to live up to that standard. And then I'm just like, well, I knew I had a high voice, so some of my cousins would make fun of me for having a high voice, and I just could naturally hit certain high notes that they couldn't hit. So I just assumed they were jealous.
Okay.
maybe they wasn't jealous. I'm just assuming, so I don't know. But it took me a while to sing because I wasn't comfortable in my voice. I ain't like my voice once I took on somebody else's opinion of it. But until I embraced it, I'm just like, man, no, that's not.
I think that's probably a big struggle of any artist, especially vocalists, coming out and really owning what they do is the opinions of others.
Yeah, that's
Plays a part in that, and just getting over to approving and owning who you are and owning your gift.
And it really upsets some people. Like some people get really upset. I'm like, man, I ain't heard you. What's your problem? Like, if you don't go get some therapy, like you're gonna have to go get some therapy because I'm not your problem. Because I've come in contact with some crazies before.
I am so glad that you didn't let it stop you.
No.
Because you are a gift to the world, and I'm not just telling you. I can't wait till the audience hear you sing today.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm grateful to sing today.
Yeah.
I'm always grateful for it. Any opportunity I can to sing, I'm always grateful for it.
Do you have a special genre of music that you like to sing, or like all music?
I really like all music, seriously. I don't have like a favorite song. I do have a favorite artist.
Who's that?
But Stevie Wonder and Janet Jackson.
Stevie Wonder and Janet Jackson.
Yeah. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of them. Their catalog is so huge. I'm just like, man, you got a song for this, you got a song for that, you got a song for this, you got a song for that. I'm just like,
It's
God.
natural, just natural.
Well, I listen to their stories. It's not, well, it's natural, but to be vulnerable. To be vulnerable, because I'm like that with my music.
Okay.
I'm very vulnerable. Everything that I've sung about, what I'm going to perform for you later, that's stuff that I've experienced.
Wow.
That's not just like I'm just singing some words on a song just because I sound good. Now I gotta sing what I'm feeling.
Wow. That's probably what makes it.
Well, I gotta feel what I'm singing.
Yeah. It's okay. Like, it's probably what makes it sound the way it sounds, and you be the performer that you are. Do you dance? Like, just,
I could kill some choreography, but I'm
free dance?
no, I'm not I'm a regular dancer when it comes to freestyling. But if you give me some choreography, if I get it down, I'm killing it.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
You did say you went to school
Uh-huh.
for music.
I did.
You studied music.
I did.
What was that about?
I learned about a lot of other artists. I learned a lot about the backstory to some of the artists on how they got to where they were getting to, and it didn't make me feel so bad because I felt awkward. I felt like I wasn't meeting my full potential. I always felt less than because I was comparing my growth and my time span to something else that had nothing to do with me. Just enjoy your journey.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the journey. So I'm enjoying my journey now. I'm not desperate to reach whatever.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm just not.
Yeah.
Like, I have friends in the industry and they're not happy.
Depression.
Yeah, and they have all this success. I've been on every stage you can imagine, but they still not happy.
Wow. That's pretty deep. But Martell, we are going to take a short break, but there's so much more that I want to ask you.
Okay.
Hey guys, guess what? We're here, the Linzie Show from ClarkeTVNetwork. We'll be right back.
What is it, Julia? Why are you so excited, honey?
Hey, do you want to use your talker?
With Julia's autism, using a talker can help her find the words she wants to say.
My dog.
You want to do something with Rose, Julia?
Play ball.
Do you want to play catch with Rose?
I think Rose is excited to play catch, too. Oh, Julia, you show us so many different ways to talk together.
Oh, and play. Good catch, Rose. Okay, give Julia the ball. There you go. Okay, throw the ball, Julia.
Oh,
For Julia's family, early screening for autism made a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
okay, Julie, there you go. Whoa, another good throw. That's the way.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. Even though we are one of the most food-rich countries in the world, 15 million children don't know where their next meal is coming from. This is unacceptable, and something the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks is working to solve. Instead of accepting that our country lets billions of pounds of surplus food go to waste every year, Feeding America has made it their mission to help families in need by rescuing this food. Through food pantries and meal programs, the nationwide network of food banks provides more than 3 billion meals, serving virtually every community in the United States, including yours. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank by visiting feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
Tuning in here with the Linzie show, ClarkeTVNetwork. And I have my special guest and my dear friend, Martell Lacey. Hey, we've been chopping it up, Martell.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you again for coming on.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yes. Hey, we're just gonna go jump right back into it.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, how do you prepare for the stage? Like, do you have a routine?
I do.
Okay.
I do. To try to have your voice at a healthy level, it takes some sacrifice.
Okay.
You can't party as much. Gotta work out. I have to work out. I sleep with a towel over my face. Like a lot of people, when they don't think, like dust just settle on your furniture. Like when you sleep, it's gonna settle on you too. So all that stuff be getting all up in here, and sometimes it'll make your voice, singing as great as the song. But I try to take care of myself to where I could always take care of it.
I never heard of that, putting a towel over, so over your face.
Yeah, I tie it over my neck and over my nose when I'm inhaling.
Where'd you learn that?
I don't know. I gave it one. I think I fell asleep with it, and when I was singing, and it just seems like, and then I see other people wear like things over their necks. I was like, okay, I said I'm on to something. I'm doing that, and it helps me clear. And I drink a lot of water, like the day, the previous day. So you gotta. It's a responsibility. I don't know about other singers, but for me, it's a responsibility. If I don't do certain things and take care of my voice, I won't be sounding too good.
So people need to know that you are serious about what you do.
Yeah. I mean, why do it if you can't be your best self?
How long have you been performing?
I've been performing since I want to say 99. Some kids was daring me to sing a song at the time, and there was this other guy who sung the same song that I was going to sing. And at the time I was heavy, and I was still handsome, but I was heavy. And the guy had a body and handsome. And the ladies was just really feeling him. So I was a little intimidated, I was. But I went up there and I just closed my eyes. It was so amateur. I still close my eyes to feel it. Because sometimes I have to focus when I'm closing my eyes. Sometimes. But yeah, when I opened my eyes, everybody was standing up. I kept hearing like certain things, but I didn't even care that they was there. I can sing right now, and I forget y'all even in the room.
That's what artists do.
Yeah.
They go there to that song.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. So, what does the future look like for you?
I have to get to Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah, that's why I sung that song, Take My Hand. They love that song. But I got introduced to them through social media. I was purchasing these ads on Instagram, and it just started gravitating. And I kept seeing whenever I would release some new music, because I did some songs with some Brazilian artists in Brazil, some Portuguese songs. And I'm learning Portuguese as well, because if you go through my social media, you'll see some Portuguese language, because I have some Brazilian fans, and I would say supporters. But they like that song, Take My Hand. And I did another song called Countdown with another artist, Annalena, with Pingo, and I did this house song with Wash. In the time. It was called In the Time. Yeah, I like that. I had never heard myself on like a house beat, so I love that. And I incorporated when I performed at the Miller Show with CeCe Peniston. No, I didn't sing with her. I just incorporated the song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It just kind of reminded me of that era.
What has been your most memorable platform yet?
I want to say the Prince tribute during the pandemic. When I was, that's on YouTube as well. I did a couple of albums of his, and it was this guy. He was a drummer, and he said that they was looking, they need somebody to do this Prince tribute. And I was like, ugh, I don't know if I can do Prince. I was intimidated at first. Well, because you can see it. I can see it now because I can do it now. But back then, I didn't know.
Speak to Phil, shoes to Phil, but I can see you.
Oh my God, I was scared. Because it was during the pandemic, and I was ready to perform.
Okay.
And it was a virtual concert. So I just said, yeah, I can do it. And I just didn't realize that Prince does more than sing. He's a performer as well. So I had to bring all of that. So I really had to step out of my comfort zone. So when I studied this album, Dirty Mind and the Parade album, it upped my artistry and my performance level. Like when you came to see me at Feeling Dirt, which I'll be there on August the 19th. Next month, August 19th.
You're gonna be there. Okay, great.
Everybody's invited. Feeling Dirt, August 19th.
Is the in for a treat?
Thank you. Start at 8 p.m. But no, when I was doing that, it just upped my artistry. I never met the brother, but I'm grateful. His music is very eclectic. His music is not simple to learn. You really have to learn it. I would go to sleep and Prince just be playing in my ear, just over and over and over again. He got this song called Dirty Minds. And wow, the lyrics is something else. I'll just say that.
I was going to ask, how do you study an artist?
You have to.
How do you study an artist?
I get to know certain. I watch interviews.
Interviews?
I watch live performances, and I try to incorporate my own style with his style.
Do you do that when you cover songs?
No. Well, yes, I do. I still have to sing it like me. So when you go look at those videos, don't expect to hear me singing, trying to sing like Prince. No. It's not far off. I'm still singing the notes in the same key. I'm just singing how my voice is created to sing.
And perform it the way you feel it.
Yep.
Stage versus studio. Do you have a preference?
I love both of them.
You love both of them.
Yeah, it's some artists only like studio, some artists only like live. I think both of them are important. And you get a different energy out of both of them. Of course, when you're in the studio, you get everything's gonna be perfect, hopefully. And on the stage, it's just like performing "Take My Hand." I would never be able to sing that song like that ever again.
That's true. Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna create that moment again. It's another moment.
Yeah.
That's another thing I love about music that never is dull because you can always create some new energy. It's always gonna be somebody who's gonna know you. So if you can touch their heart and make them feel good about what they're hearing,
Is that what you try to do with
I
that
try
stage?
to. I really do.
That's good.
I really try. I try to connect with people. I don't just want to sound good. It's a lot of people that sound good, but I see how y'all respond to people who just sound good.
How do you respond?
It's like you see them because they're popular.
Okay.
But if they wasn't popular, you wouldn't pay them no attention.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I mean it happens now. It's no disrespect to the system, but I mean it's no disrespect to anybody. I just see what's going on.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because half the artists that are the most popular can't do close to certain other artists who don't get a lot of shine.
That's true. Yeah,
So
the
then it
hard
says-
work is more.
Yeah, but I mean it says a lot about their team, possibly,
Okay.
or their drive for it. Because you never know personally what people may be going through. You can think they're amazing and they can look at themselves and see nothing in the mirror.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the work behind it is so important. Working on yourself.
You have to.
What would you tell a young artist that's coming up? You've done a lot. If you go back and look at you and study you and the platforms that you've been on and all that you put into music, what would you tell a young artist? Any advice? Any advice that you give?
I know people always judge you for being yourself, but just be yourself and you'll attract yourself when you meet other people. If you're not being real with yourself, you're gonna meet some fake people and you gotta deal with that and how you deal with it. But you can learn a lesson out of it. I hope you don't become a victim of that trauma. I hope you can possibly get some therapy for it or something. Because we all kind of follow certain patterns, like I was telling you earlier, that's not really great for us.
Sure.
And as we see, there's been a lot of depressed artists. Fame ain't really what it's not okay.
Yeah.
You know, and so many people want it, but you know,
Price.
yeah, the price that you pay for it.
In the way you pay for it. So it's
Yeah.
important to be, like you said earlier, I listen to all of what you said, it's important to process yourself in this, the way that you maintain healthy for yourself. I
Right.
think that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah. Because if I gotta be drugged up to do everything that I'm doing, like, come on. Something gotta change.
Somebody needs to know that. The young artist needs to know that.
Yeah. Just embrace being yourself, even if you're not around people who embrace you being yourself. You have to take a stand up for yourself. I mean, you won't respect yourself if you deny yourself.
When you think about the gift and honing in on the gift itself, protecting it, do you find yourself having to protect your gift?
Yeah, protect my energy and everything. I'm protected over everything of what I represent and who I am. Yeah, I'm just not. I'm not trying to set an unrealistic example, but I would like to set an example of I want to say prosperity and encouragement, and just be an example, not just talking it, but actually living it, and just being honest about it. It's okay, we're all human. We're at different levels. I don't judge you, you don't judge me.
Right. Right. So, what type of music services do you offer? I know you've talked in the past, and I know you say you've done weddings. Are you're done with weddings, and you're just concerts, or
No,
what type of music services?
I got booked in Atlanta during the pandemic again. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like I was really grateful, and I'm not like I'm not Beyonce level popular, but I was able to still kind of work during the pandemic, and they booked me in Atlanta. I'm grateful for that. It was just I was performing on the Meek, the comedian. He was very popular. Meek. They did like a talent show, and I saw him on the show, and my followers just went up.
Wow.
My followers went up, and there was a gentleman who approached me, and he got in touch. I had him in touch with my manager at the time, and we booked the flight, and I ended up getting hired for another wedding in Atlanta. So they had to fly me back out there. Yeah, it was great.
So how does it make you feel when you have fans? What does that feel like? People that going in, because
That's
when you perform, you're gonna perform later. I had the pleasure of being around you in live performance, but I don't think people really know what they're getting. They get Martell Lacey.
Well, if they don't know me, I'm used to the surprise.
You're used to the all and
Yeah. I am, because I know I don't give this if I'm if I'm just regularly talking to you. I know of course I'm not giving you that.
Well, not all that, but you're still an interesting person. So.
Really?
Yes.
Well, thank you, because sometimes I'm boring to myself. Sometimes I get bored with it. I do.
That's funny.
I do. Sometimes.
I know your jokes too on Instagram, the car jokes.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, what are you doing in the car there?
I'm really just inspired. Really, that's when I don't always just record just to be recorded. It's just whenever I'm inspired to do it. And I'm always inspired to do stuff. That's why this is naturally who I am. Like I'm cool with that.
Yes.
It's not something I'm just putting on.
Right.
I'm just not afraid to be myself.
Yeah. So you are on. How can you tell the audience and tell people how can they reach you?
Oh, you can reach me at Martell.Lacey on Instagram and Martell Lacey on TikTok, Martell Lacey on YouTube, Martell Lacey on Facebook, Martell Lacey on Spotify, Martell Lacey on Apple Music. I'm on all digital music platforms. That's Martell. If you know anything about cognac, it's just like the cognac. So don't spell it with one L, spell it with two. Because I'm not that one, I'm two. And then it's Lacey, because some people drop the E. So it's Martell and Lacey. I don't know which camera I'm looking at. Oh, okay.
Before we talked about a lot, but I want to still talk about your Pacific music because you have music out there.
I do.
And there are several. Do you want to tell us?
Sure.
The music that you have there?
Sure. Like I told you earlier, I record and write about life experiences. So I'll just share with you one. For one, just take my hand. Take my hand is about meeting someone that you just connected with, and you just unconditionally love them. It's undescribable, and you experiencing that, and it was like, hey, we're gonna base this relationship on honesty. You're not gonna always be perfect. I'm not either. But if I can still love you through those imperfections, like that's what Take My Hand is about.
So now you collaborated on that.
Yes, with my musical brother Steve. Really, he helped me with that, and Drew from Songs of Linzie. They helped me write that music.
Okay, what are some of the other types that you have out here?
Like Fix. Perform Fix.
Favorites?
Well, that's a sexual addiction.
Oh.
That's what that's what Fix is about.
Okay.
That's what Fix is about.
Okay, now we know.
Yeah, we go through that sometimes too, where you just, if it's controlling your life, that means it's overboard.
It can get you in trouble.
Yeah, it's everything can be addictive.
Yeah.
So you have to control it all.
Got any more? How many do you have out there?
Oh, I have a Christmas song, Christmas carols. Yeah, I didn't know I could write Christmas music.
Oh my goodness.
I did not know I could write Christmas music.
What is it? What's the name of it?
It's called Christmas Canvas.
Okay, what is it? Is it upbeat? Is it lullaby?
It's the time of year when giving brings us cheer.
Oh, that
I
needs
kiss
to be out there.
Yeah, it should, but they play it on 90.9. But the chorus is like, please paint my Christmas canvas, please. No, please paint my Christmas canvas, please paint my Christmas canvas. Now, I messed it up.
That's so good. I love it already.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Is that? Do you
It's a long digital platform.
Hey, I
Yeah.
love it already.
I got a song called Spell on Me. I think that's probably like my most popular
I got
song.
Spell on Me. I first saw it.
A lot of people like that to work out to. It's one of those upbeat songs. Cold Blue, I wrote that because I was dating somebody at the time and I didn't appreciate them. I didn't appreciate them. And it was too late when I, wanted them back in my life.
Oh.
It was this song.
Okay, I'm just saying, look at all the
I ain't
meaning.
complaining now. I'm good.
Yeah, look at all the meaning behind the artists and the songs and why they sing what they sing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like my music is really my life. Seriously.
Yeah.
If you listen to the lyrics, I mean, you can be nosy, but that's what it is.
Yeah. That's what you want.
Yeah.
When you put it out there, you want to make a difference. You want people to hear you and
Inspired.
Inspired.
Yeah, I'm not the only one to go through that.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it in song.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to make it sound good. I hope it sounds good.
And the acting. I know you've done some auditioning.
I did. I'm gonna put the word out there on that too. Because I'm not only looking for some songwriters and music producers, but I'm also looking into, I need some connects in the auditions as far as like, some acting things.
Did you want to learn that?
Yeah, I've been watching Netflix. I'm like, man, I can do that.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I can do that.
For sure.
Easily. Like, just let me know what the audition is.
Full package. You're a full package on it.
I appreciate it. I've done some plays over the years. When my dad was transitioning, I was only acting during that time. I actually filmed a movie, but it never came out. Oh, God! We filmed the whole movie till they said it was cut, and it was never released.
So that ambition is there, and I know you're going to get to it.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna get to it.
Oh, yeah. I do more than sing.
Yes.
We do real estate too.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We do real estate too. Yes. We're going to be picking up even more properties.
Okay.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Well, the music funds, it takes a lot.
It takes much. You have to have those multiple.
Because I pay for a full band. I don't like going to too many places where I can't bring my full band. I'm glad I have the tracks, but I like to have Yeah, and I don't mind paying them for their time.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I don't even get paid. Sometimes I pay my band and I don't get paid sometimes.
I can see that, especially when you want it to be in here and feel the way you need it and want it.
Oh yeah, and my brother, he's my band director, Clarke. He's really the reason why I even have a band.
Okay.
Yeah, I was always grateful. I always looked to other artists, and I was like, man, I said I want to have that band, like that full sound, and God just blessed me with it.
That was the exact thing I was gonna say. You are blessed.
I am.
Not everybody gets it like that, and it's just I can just see the favor all over.
It's just authentic.
The favor all over you.
But I put it out there. I learned that by going to the signings. When I went to the Bio Vibrational Center, it's actually in Rochelle. Anybody, I don't mind putting a promotion because if it's anything for somebody's mental health, you know, people need to feel good about themselves.
They need to know.
There's some beautiful people out here that they don't even know it. Like they don't even know how special they are because they don't believe it themselves. I used to be like that. I didn't think that it was special about me. There's something special about everybody.
Yeah.
But we just gotta appreciate one another and stop trying to control each other to put somebody else in his box. All you do is have to talk to me, man. You ain't gotta hit me upside my head, because I hit it back. Yeah.
Well, Martell, we are at the end of this session, but we will have more to come. I am so grateful that you are now in my life, and I appreciate you coming on to the show and sharing who you are, sharing your gift with everyone. And I just know that the sky is not even the limit. You know, we're just going.
I appreciate that.
And I'm excited to see all that you're going to be doing in the future.
Oh, there's some more coming up.
Okay,
Yeah,
still in Derek for sure.
Oh yeah, feeling there for sure. August 19th. Y'all come.
August 19th.
I have some more other shows coming up. I can't remember them all right now. But feeling there. Yeah, God, that's good. Yeah.
So again, hey everyone, thank you for this time. Thank you for watching the Anna Linzie Show. And I have my good friend Martell Lacey here, and we will see you guys next time.
Later.
Do you have prediabetes? If you do, you're not alone. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, and more than 80% don't know they have it. Prediabetes is a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. But now, North Carolina residents with prediabetes can enroll in a free or low-cost national diabetes prevention program. You can make healthy changes with support from this proven program. Get started now at joinaprogram.org.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.